You're a free agent. You're a free agent. I'm rich. You're a free agent. You about to be poor. I'm rich. You about to be poor. I'm rich. You about to be poor. I'm rich. You're a free agent. I'm rich. You're a free agent. I'm rich. They still free agent. Where your daddy is? Let me talk to your dad. Let me talk to your dad. Where's your dad? You're a free agent. Where's your dad? You're a free agent. You're a free agent.
Some attention. The right way, bro. The right way. When do y'all play?
We play tomorrow.
What was y'all record today then?
1-2. No, 2-1.
What did you do? I wasn't able to see because y'all was too.
Cameras on me.
All right, bro. What did he do, man? Does he play?
He got speed.
He got speed.
No, he's light-headed speed.
Oh. Huh? Nah, you ain't, don't act shy, nah, bro. Don't act shy. I'm asking you. I don't want to. I couldn't see today.
You gonna watch YouTube, bro? You watch YouTube? I know you do. You cafeteria crotch, man.
No, stop.
What you do?
No, I'm really trying to ask you. Like, I'm trying to see like what you.
We do that shit for real though.
I'm like.
You rep that 215.
205?
215.
215. Okay, cool. Bro. I'm just like, please don't be one-dimensional. Like you said something to me, then I go. I'm really trying to talk to you. I'm not trying to like crack no jokes. I'm just really trying to ask a simple question, bro. It's your fault why everybody's looking, but I'm really just trying to ask a question. But you never said what you did. You said you gonna see. Watched it. I was.
I love that. I love that.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to break the monotony. Yeah. I'm just trying to talk to him. You think I'm trying to put him to
What's going on, guys? I'm Jaye the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about this Cam Newton situation, man. Now, at the beginning of the video, I'll probably have the videos in front of the commentary, or I'll link you to everything in the description box. I want to talk about this viral video. Now, I'm not just talking about the one where the teenager decided to, to go at Cam, but I also want to talk about the second video, which Cam shared to his Instagram. He shared it to his Instagram, and it's basically him having a conversation with the kid, because we got to understand, this is a young guy. Now, when I first saw the video, I thought this kid was completely out of pocket. Even though I'm all for trash talk in football, because football is all about trash talk. You got a lot of confident young athletes there at that football camp, and they see Cam Newton, who's not with the team right now. So I guess because he's not signed, they think that he's fair game. What they don't understand is he could still sign with a team next season. But that's just the mindset of these young guys. They don't really understand that aspect. They just see a guy who's running a camp who they feel like is not who he was. And he took the time to try to impress the people around him. And when I tell you, this kid got it from the blue check marks in sports media. I'm talking about the woke, even the woke sports media. You had Shannon Sharp that had something to say. You got Jamel Hill, and I'm gonna get to Jamel Hill too in a second. You had all these people, all these people, even a lot of pro athletes in the NFL went at this kid because of what he said, because they felt some type of way about how he spoke to Cam Newton. And again, I'm not here to defend his actions, not at all, but I just want to say this. We got to understand, this is a young guy, all right? And whether y'all like him or not, Jason Whitlock said something that I can agree with, as far as him saying that this generation has fostered this mindset in these young males, especially these young males that don't have a father. And even when Cam Newton was going back and forth with him, Cam Newton did hit him with the line, "I'm rich," okay, which divided people, okay, because you got the woke crowd that's like, you shouldn't have said to Cam. They're like, well, why did you bring your money into it? But again, this is the generation that we are in, right? And I've noticed for the last couple of years, what has the media said about melanated people? They can say whatever they want, do whatever they want. No consequence. They can go viral by any means. But I noticed that this Cam Newton situation, you got a lot of these dudes trying to be online father figures. Now it's clear this young guy, I'm pretty sure grew up in a single mother household. I'm very sure of that. As a matter of fact, on my Twitter, I shared a screenshot of a conversation that Jamel Hill was having with someone, because he had brought the fact that, you know, single motherhood may have a problem. It may be the problem here. And Jamel Hill scoffed at that. She scoffed at the fact that single motherdom could be the problem here. And that's where we're at. Because in that interaction, the one thing that some people may have overlooked was the fact that he wanted to speak to the young man's father. He wanted to speak to the young man's father, but the young man was too preoccupied trying to go back and forth with him. At Cam Newton's camp, right? Cam Newton's doing that because he wants to help out those young guys. He wants to give back. So the young man should have been respectful. But when you don't have a daddy in your life, you don't have a father, the only father figure you have is your coaches. You may not even respect them. You tend to act in a very emotional manner. And you know what's crazy is that Twitter for the last couple of years has been very emotional, especially with the previous administration. Very emotional, race baiting. But now they want this kid who's clearly a teenager. They want him to think logically. But where has the logic been? Where have all you online father figures been for the last 4 or so years? Where y'all been? Y'all have been 100% about emotion. Y'all have been 100% about canceling people. But now you want this young man to be logical. You want him to be respectful. You want him to be thankful. But that's not the type of culture that has been going on. Even Cam Newton addressed certain things in his Instagram post when he posted the second video. Cam Newton, now say whatever you want about the "I'm rich" line. I mean, it is what it is. I really don't care whether he says it or not. But it seems to me that he wanted to really teach this young man. And instead of him going the complete emotional route, like some of these blue check marks on Twitter, right? People talking about putting hands on this young guy. Yeah, go ahead and try. These young boys are not playing with y'all. Okay, these are the young males in these neighborhoods that have people trapped in their homes. Okay? These are the type of young males that are out here being complete menaces. So I wish y'all would go and tell them that to their face. Go ahead and try to put hands on them. These are the type of males running these communities now because there's no father figure there. None. So Cam Newton is taking it upon himself to really talk to this guy, right? I think the young man should be more appreciative, but that's what happens when you're on an emotional tick. You're on an attention-seeking tick. Now, again, it's all about trash talk, but trash talk the players, not the coaches. Okay? But see, that's the problem. That's where we're at in this society. This culture has raised males like this, completely emotional, attention seeking, no respect for men. This young man had no respect for Cam Newton in that moment. But instead of Cam getting crazy, getting emotional, oh, get out my camp, that was a teachable moment to gather around the boys and say, listen, this is how you should conduct yourself. I'm here to help you. Where is your father at? Where is your dad? That's the problem, Cam. And I said it on my Twitter. They don't want to have the who raised them conversation. Because whether Jamel Hill wants to accept it or not, this young man probably was raised by a single mother. A lot of these crazy, lunatic males running around here, you know, destroying things, being complete menaces in these communities, they come from single parent households. They don't come from male households. They come from single parent households. These guys pretty much had to raise themselves. but they don't want to have that conversation.